You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to talk a little Walking Dead Season 5. Now, in my last video, I discussed basically about all the events that were happening at Terminus. Well, recently, read an article, and also, just so you know, there are spoilers here, so if you don't want to know, well, possible spoilers. This is not guaranteed, but it is interesting that this has been reported by multiple sources. Whether or not they're reliable remains to be seen. This is all just speculation. There's no guarantee this is what's what, but I like to share it with you guys and then hear your thoughts. So basically, they changed filming location to what's believed to be an abandoned house, and the story here is that they believe within this abandoned house is where potentially, if Seth Gilliam is really playing Father Gabriel, is there with Beth. And in the scene, it was shown that Daryl and Rick were entering the abandoned house and clearing out zombies, but the location was locked down tight. So a lot of the people who were watching the filming take place couldn't get a really good look as to what was happening. So apparently something else big happens at this abandoned shack. Now the question is, if it is Beth, is she found alive? Is she found dead? Is Seth Gilliam really going to play Father Gabriel? Because he could also be playing another character from the comic named Heath, who could show up later on in the season after the whole Terminus thing takes place. And for some of you who read the comics, Heath is a character from the comics who was from Alexandria Safe Zone and was their supply runner, basically. So Seth Gilliam could very well be playing him later on in the season, but a lot of people believe he's going to be playing Father Gabriel. Either way, there's no confirmation of either or. But this is an interesting scene because this is something that, like I said, they locked it down tightly. So what are they trying to hide? Well, for me, I would think if Beth was, because they didn't show Emily Kinney in this, like, she wasn't seen on set. Who was on set were the characters Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, Carol, Tyrese. Pretty much everyone was there. They were already reunited, and it sounds like they're already out of Terminus. So they come upon the shack, and again, they find something that they don't want the public to know yet, and it could be either Beth's death or Beth with Father Gabriel, or it could be something completely new. Who knows? But I find it interesting that they didn't lock down the Terminus site, you know what I mean, where they were filming, but they're locking down this one, which obviously it sounds like there's not a lot of action going on, there's not a lot of shooting, not a lot of killing or anything, but they chose to lock it down. So usually that means something big, like a character death. And you know, one thing we spoke about a couple of videos ago was that Kirkman and Gimple were kind of hinting that there would be no major deaths, but I don't consider Beth a major character. I consider her like just below that. So it's very possible that she could get killed in this season and it's not considered a major death. But again, this is just speculation. But what do you guys think? What do you think they're hiding? Do you think they're hiding Beth's demise? Do you think they're hiding Father Gabriel and Beth that are hiding in this shack where there's zombies inside? Or is it something completely different, something completely new? Maybe a trap set up by the hunters. You know, maybe even if the guys at Terminus are cannibals, maybe that's the theme of the season. It's cannibalism. They dealt with cannibals at Terminus. They'll deal with cannibals on their way to DC. Who knows? But I think it's interesting. Very exciting stuff. I would definitely like to hear you guys' thoughts. So here are the possibilities. Beth and Father Gabriel alive and hiding in the shack. Beth dead. No Father Gabriel. Beth and Father Gabriel dead, but I doubt it, because if they do bring in Father Gabriel, I don't think they'll just kill him just like that. or it could just be a trap set by the hunters, or maybe just something completely different that we don't know about, that they don't want us to find out. Maybe Morgan's up in there, and I don't know. Who knows? But it's interesting that you take one of the biggest, what looks to be one of the biggest scenes in the series, in the season, at Terminus, with all the explosions and the charred bodies and stuff like that, and the public can see that, but something like this that only involves the group in a house with a couple of walkers in it, they lock down the whole area. So, interesting stuff. Anyway, guys, this is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.